Ballismus is a hyperkinetic movement disorder that is characterized by large amplitude jerky movement. This disorder affects the proximal joints such as the shoulder and hip, producing flinging movements originating in those proximal muscles. These movements have starts and stops, but they are repetitive. They also have a violent and vigorous appearance, as he is showing us here.
There are 3 differential diagnoses that are similar to Ballismus. First being athetosis, which are slow and continuous movements. They're not jerky. They affect more of the distal muscles. They're in a random pattern, and they are consisting of a writhing movements, often affecting the fingers, hands, toes, and feet. Next is choreo, which are also random sequences. They have no variable timing or duration, but have very distinct starts and stops and can overlap, which may look flowing from one muscle group to another. They are also jerky and can worsen with attempts at stabilization. Next is dystonia. Dystonia has an abnormal posture which is imposed upon substitution for voluntary movement. It is sustained or intermittent muscle contraction causing twisting and repetitive movements or abnormal postures. It can be task-specific and not seen during sleep.
PT precautions include ensuring the safety of the patient by setting a safe, clear, and comfortable environment. This includes removing any obstacles, loose rugs, and creating larger spaces. Also being aware of any sudden or large movements which can cause a patient to fall or strike a person or object nearby. And making sure to have things out of reach from the patient to prevent them from self-injury.
Specific techniques for patients with Ballismus mainly include ways to make living safer for the patient. Things like postural control training, protective positioning, modifying environments for safety, and using assistive devices. Physical therapists should try to avoid potential triggers that could make the patient's symptom worse, and educate caregivers on safety and help them understand that the patient's movements are involuntary. When treating the patient, physical therapists should use task-specific practice to encourage controlled, voluntary movement and help the patient conserve energy to minimize fatigue.